been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion behind him. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time. As usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. It took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate Jon Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has the ability to fight in so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find. Yeah. It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum, there was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He was the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, well, the buzz is palpable. We're going to try to keep our words together, but we are fans at our core, and to see this matchup materialize is just insane. Israel Adesanya, Jon Jones, hold it together, champ.
It feels like there's nothing in sports like fighting. And when you get a big fight, you can almost feel the roof about to fly off of the building. That is what you have right now. For so long, people have wanted to see Adesanya and Jones fight. We finally get that opportunity. Guys, just ring the bell so these two dudes can fight.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Jones.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Ooh, nice stick by Adesanya. Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. There's that counter game of Israel Adesanya in full effect early in this fight.
He's so long, and he does such a great job of seeing and picking up reads of when you're going to attack. The moment you enter is he hits you with those counter shots, and he really makes you pay for trying to engage him in the fight.
just a slip there. Takedown defense holds up.
Now some separation from his push position.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's calling card.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Big, straight left. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. Walk out to the entrance when he's in the octagon and fighting.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back and forth we go. I need you to pay attention. 27 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. 2 minutes now to go.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those legs.
He's got him hurt here.
That was lightning fast, that right in.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. All right, well, as many expected, the narrative in this one, Israel Adesanya striking, seemingly taking it to another level here tonight.
He just continues to get better, and it's very familiar, right? We know that when you have to stand with the last style bender, you're in trouble, but you don't have the ability to take him down. He leads all fights with this striking, tremendous performance.
Big right hand. Under a minute to go. Big power shot there. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And now some distance as they pull apart. Clipped him with the right hand there. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
20 seconds left. Nicely done to the body.
Back to slick.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will be a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Just misses with the jab there. Spinning back fist. Takedown defense is there. Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets his opponents hurt, he knows where to find the spots to end their night.
Oh, right, then a left. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, his leg is clearly compromised here early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain,
A huge strike lands there, DC.
he landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. 3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Jones is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look good.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again. Lands a nasty body kick.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2. Checks that leg kick. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limp.
Yeah, you start to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
Back and forth we go. Got the single collar tie. Adesanya's cut above the eye. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
20 seconds now remain in the round. All right, well, that blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is That is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. And that one certainly not the target. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh!
Big left hand there inside. Circling towards the left now. Israel Adesanya going for the head kick. No dice.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Getting him out here.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. Darce choke attempt here. That Darce choke is tight. He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
He's having his way with him here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. He passes to half guard.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fault.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the rear choke.
Excellent ground and pound here by Jones.
This is where he wants to be.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Oh, he's got his back. Under a minute now to go. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Jones.
Beautiful transition.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Adesanya. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Jones Jones is trying for a submission here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Again, he's looking for that left. Shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Oh, right into mount.
Adesanya's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Jones. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive option.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight.
John Jones back with style points tonight.
What a fight! What a fight!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John Jones!
All right, so John Jones, your winner by submission here tonight. He's had so many memorable